All right.
Uh,
Hello. It feels good to be back. We'll go to a world map real quick. We'll do world map. Hello. I hope everybody's having a grand old time out there in internet world. We're back. It's episode 80. We had a lovely 3-week break. Last time we all played, you all were in Strilling, where you almost one-shot a demon. And then he came back to life a few more times, and you guys had to figure out what could kill him. And you did. You did it. You did the thing. And then you all decided to take a long rest in the house, or in the building. Hi, Jessa! And then in the morning, the wee hours of the morning, as you all were finishing your long rest, Fair's mother sent them a message saying that some mind-controlled people had thrown open the gates of Mirrorment to the army of the dead. The upper level were being overrun, and they were going to hold the two gates down into the Underdark section of the city. Fair replied, I believe, say please. Accurate?
Yeah, she said, like, come as soon as you can, and Fair said, say please, and I'll be there.
Okay. So, Dietrich, in your head, you get a message. Which is pretty much the exact same message that was sent to Fair describing the situation, that they needed help as soon as possible.
can I talk to Fair before I reply? I think that's what
I
I would want
believe
to do.
I believe you have like 10 minutes to reply or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, you do have time.
Um. Uh, um. This is an odd conversation. Uh. Honey, why is your mother calling me?
I think I can guess.
She says they require our assistance.
It's because she's a prideful bitch. If she's
Uh-huh.
calling you. I told her we'd be there if she said please, and apparently she went to you instead, I see.
I mean, I can't say I blame her. But still, I think maybe after this we tell her to lose my number.
Don't think it works that way with magic, although,
Hmm. Well, you've been working on all that stuff to make yourself scry-proof, right?
true. Try make you a tinfoil hat.
Just, I would, if I would like people I choose to be able to get in touch with me, but like maybe my like sending, you know, bullseye target can just be unlisted.
I'm picturing Dietrich in like a gaudy purple and sparkly version of the Magneto helmet now.
Yeah. I think that's basically what his Helm of Comprehend Languages is.
So, like, caller ID for sending.
Yeah, I want the option to like accept or reject.
Would be nice. I'll work on
Or
it.
just like send directly to voicemail, perhaps. I'll hear what you have to say later when I'm not busy.
It like prints out like a piece of parchment instead.
Yeah, could you enchant like a Morse code thing to make the sending
Oh,
go to that, and it would ticker tape out your.
oh, that would be so handy. And then I could set my sending to auto reply. Just fucking text me, you boomer.
Text message sending. You heard it here first.
I think
Probably not, but
that's sort of what Farzu has in his book, and I'm kind of jealous.
isn't that I thought that was more like his phone directory.
Is it like, oh, does it work that way, or do the messages actually show up as text?
He
'Cause
Or
writes
you
it. He
that
writes
sounds
it, and his voice
fantastic.
appears in the person's head, and then whenever they reply, it appears as writing in his book.
Oh, interesting.
It appears as writing, so you get to read it at your leisure.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
that
That's how
is
it should be
nice.
for everybody.
You're right.
Anyway, I digress.
Anyway, so
So
I
your
assume
mother,
she was coming to you about Mirrorment.
yes. Sounds like well, it sounds like someone threw open the gates.
Mhm.
And I'm guessing there's
Almost certainly
someone,
a demon involved or devil
I'm I'm
that
guessing
we need to
someone of
take
the
care of.
fiendish persuasion is behind it, yes. Well,
I
let's go
suppose we should.
tell Emrys and Farzu, and then we can all decide what to do.
Is it like close enough to morning that we can just wait a little bit for Farzu to get up?
I would say everybody's probably up
Okay.
by this point.
I think when Dietrich and Fair are walking downstairs, you'll just hear Dietrich's voice get louder and louder as they come down the stairs, and you'll just hear him saying, "And another thing, why is my sending spell always updating? It doesn't need to update that much." And he's just ranting.
And every time
just
I
get
have to
one of those
redo my
little
voicemail.
just get one of those little throwaway pay as you go sendings from the 7-Eleven on the corner.
Right. Well, I mean, this wand has been doing me pretty well so far. I just kind of refill it with minutes every morning.
I was gonna say that's basically what the wand descending is.
Yeah, it is. It's a wand of track phone. Shout out to track phone, not a sponsor.
God.
But all my mother did say to you was about the zombies, the army of the dead. Did she specifically request assistance in her sending to you?
Yeah, I haven't replied yet, but she
But
asked
she
us to
made the
come help.
request.
Yes. You seem to know an awful lot about this. What's going on?
She sent me the same message.
Oh, was it a spam message? That's the other thing that really grinds my. Sorry, what did
I
she
mean,
say?
she's older, not as familiar with this sort of magic. She falls for it all the time. How often do you imagine drow fall for the older drow matriarchs fall for those demon prince schemes?
Oh, I always imagined that they were the ones concocting the Demon Prince schemes. It's like my parents who fall for those.
Well, it depends on the demons, I suppose, but
So why did we both get this message?
when did you receive yours?
Oh, just 6 or 7 minutes ago. I do need to reply within the next 3 or 4 if I'm going to reply.
Farah looks very eager and just tells him, ask her to say please.
I'll reply.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be there lickety split. You just need to say the magic word.
Okay, now don't drink anything when you're at my house. Do not eat or drink anything my mother or her servants gives you.
You're banned from consuming anything in the house.
Not
Okay,
banned. It would behoove you not to. It's for your good.
Understood. I still think there's something you're not telling me.
Oh, I asked her to say please to me, and she didn't. She just stopped replying.
And then she messaged me.
I don't know what order we received the messages, but
Does she imagine that we don't talk?
I I don't know.
I'll never understand the older generation.
Yeah, those 500-year-olds, so confusing.
Mm.
They ruined the economy for the rest of us.
Just starting war after war. There, you will hear in your head after probably like 2 minutes after Dietrich replies, just like an exacerbated sigh. Will you please come and help us out in Mirrorment, given the current predicament?
Certainly, as soon as my companions are ready to go. They're waking up now. See you shortly, Mother. Hey, Amorous.
Yes.
2 questions.
2 answers then.
Firstly, how would you feel about tree stratting us back to Mirrorment to kill lots and lots of zombies?
Zombies of all things.
The army of the dead made it to Mirrorment and had an easier time than we would have liked getting into the city. They had help.
They had help.
I just
I
heard from my
guess. Go ahead.
Oh, I just heard from my mother that someone had opened the gates for them even, and the city was overrun quite quickly. They're holding the gate to the Underdark, but she's requested our help politely.
I guess we should go help.
From what she said, it sounded like the help that these zombies got was pretty similar to what had been going on in Strilling. Some fiend puppet master pulling all the strings and
Hmm.
mind controlling the guards. I'm not sure we'll be fighting that many zombies. I think we're going fiend hunting again, if I had to guess.
Oh, that too.
I mean, I'm sure zombies will still be in the way, but
And second question. You know how to detect poison, right?
Why?
Family politics.
yeah, they may have just pissed off their mother on purpose, and
But
we
it
may
felt
want
good.
we may want to make sure we eat only our own rations for a few days.
You know, had I been prepared for someone to poison us, I would be able to help, but unfortunately, I can't right now. So I would avoid whatever they're going to poison you with.
All right.
Now, if you become poisoned, that's a different topic. I could choose to help there, and I will.
Oh, I appreciate
As
it.
long as it doesn't kill you first.
Well, would we want to take the tree or take the ship? It would take us a while to get there.
Yeah, the ship would take a while. I should probably pop down to the docks and like tie the ship off to a real dock instead of lashing it to another ship if we're going to be gone for a couple days.
6 days?
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, that's a bit.
I'll do tree
Yeah.
stride.
Shall we
I'll-
collect? I'll
I'll
collect
spend- yeah.
Farzu.
I imagine like maybe an hour in the morning to just run
Mhm.
down to the dock,
Yeah.
Mhm.
get a proper
Feed the
berth.
meter.
Feed the meter.
Move your car.
Yeah.
I've got to
Some
go.
of the,
Oh,
some
sorry.
of the pirate, some of the pirate
on.
crew that know you can help you tie it off
Yeah.
and make it.
It's like,
no
hang on.
problem.
We can go. We can take the tree, but I'm double parked. Just give me 5 minutes.
Next time, don't double park.
We didn't
Well, we
have
were-
much of a choice when we got here. It was full.
Fair can retrieve Farzu as well and fill him in on the situation.
This episode name is going to be historical anachronisms.
I'll also, while I'm down at the ship, I'll fill the pirates in on everything we've learned about this affliction that their prisoner had. The
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Easy enough to do.
So you actually got her to say please?
Somewhere between me and Dietrich and the hordes of the undead.
Wow. That must be a first.
Probably. 200 years is a long time, but I would remember, I think, if she had said so before.
Off to kill the undead then, are we?
As soon as Dietrich's done moving the car.
you
Well, that
just hear
sounds like
Dietrich.
fun.
You'll just hear Dietrich hustling up the hill and panting. Like, okay, we're all good.
I did love Jess's comment. Stop breaking the law, assholes. Great line.
That was my point. I don't think you can afford another ticket, Dietrich.
I should hope not. But anyway, all good.
Question for the tree stride person.
Yeah.
Are you going to the trees above ground that you know? Or are you going to go into the fray? Or are you going to go below ground?
Pick high or low.
High.
Low is an underground.
5 votes underground.
If we go to
I'm not
Fair's
telling him. It's a
estate.
surprise. I'm just going to open the portal.
Oh no. Oh,
If
okay.
we go to Fair's estate first, we could check in with their mother and get latest intel, more than 25 words at a time.
Okay. Tree stride portal
After
opens.
you all.
far as you just go straight in.
Ours is just like, if he dies, he dies.
Mm.
Yeah, we all go in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Into
Yeah.
the courtyard at Fair's estate, their family estate.
Got lucky with the roll.
Mm.
You're welcome. I called high. Yeah. It is empty. Like, more empty than usual. You don't even see, like, looking down off of the spire your estate is on. You don't even see people really walking around the streets of the city. It is eerily quiet.
Are there any sounds of battle from up towards the gate?
It's a little bit too far to hear.
Okay.
But having heard the tree crack open from the magic, one of the family servants will come out, kind of look. Oh, was not expecting you. Here, your mother is on the line, helping organize.
Oh, good. How long has she been up there?
Since yesterday.
And who else is up on the line helping organize? Who's
The other houses.
the other houses?
Yes.
All of them.
All the ones that came back, or I believe they're all the ones that had soldiers return,
See.
or was not involved in the conflict in Alarion.
And I see from the quiet below that we've drafted all those we could from the populace.
They've also sent a bunch of people further, deeper into the city, into safer areas, away from the gates,
All right.
to give them more defensible positions to fall back on.
Ah, I see.
Should they break through?
Well, we're here to help ensure that they don't.
Yes. Also, don't tell your mother I said any of this. I was eavesdropping on their meeting.
Told me any of what?
Precise.
Fair will slip the servant 5 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. And they'll put in their apron and kind of walk off.
Well, to the gate, sounds like.
Lead the way.
Lead on.
I guess before the servant leaves, Fair will ask, are any of my siblings, have any of them come back?
Not that I'm aware of. They may be serving somewhere in either of the fronts, but I haven't seen any of them return home.
All right. Thank you. Just curious. And then I guess on our way out from the courtyard through the estate to the road back up to the gate,
Mm-hmm.
anything else of interest going on inside the house?
Does not appear to be anything going on inside the house.
Okay. The servants are just kind of around, I guess, or are there no servants?
Yeah, the servants are just kind of around, like, for lack of a better word, stress cleaning.
Yeah. Okay. Mood. Yep, so I guess we can start heading towards the gate.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the sound of battle, probably about a half mile out. It trying to think of how to describe this. It sounds odd. It is the sound of essentially bodies breaking on weapons as the undead hordes are just kind of throwing themselves at the line trying to break it.
Okay, so it's not even a coordinated attack. It's just like
How deep is the line, would you say? Is it just like bodies piled together?
For the undead side, yeah. When you get close enough to see it,
Yeah.
yes. The drow and the Mirrorment line is at a fairly defensible position with a built siege structure. Towers
Like
every
windows?
towers every 25 feet with ladders up them that people can climb down, and they're sending supply. They're throwing supplies up to the towers and keeping everybody supplied. There's people with longer lances and spears and things up on the walls, keeping them off. Casters throwing the occasional spell. Trying to keep them at bay.
Can I walk up to one of the walls?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to upcast something if you're okay with.
What are you gonna upcast?
is it tidal wave?
I don't
No,
think it's Tidal
no.
Wave.
Even better, 7th level Sunbeam. And just start shooting beams with con 22 saves at them.
Be careful because that'll hurt the drow too. But don't be too careful.
Oh, it's just straight lines out of my palm.
Okay. So anyway, I started blasting.
So anyways, a stun blast.
So which one of these towers is your mother in, do you think?
I'm just blasting to help clear stuff out while they're doing things is primarily the point.
Yeah, what?
No real
Sixth level?
combat.
Sixth level? Something?
7th because I have to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Even if it doesn't let you
And I'll-
upcast it, you can always upcast spells. They just don't get effects from upcasting.
Correct. There is nothing other than me burning a 7th level slot.
Yeah, roll damage.
I'm just gonna roll it once
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're 5-foot wide lines that I'm shooting out of my hands. It's 26 points every time I shoot one, I guess, because that's what it rolled. And then they have disadvantage on the saves, so
Yes.
if they're undead.
Yeah.
And it's radiant damage.
Yeah, every place you shoot, you just see a 60-foot line of just dead undead just collapse, and then it's another line. And another line, and it's just... It creates in that 30 seconds, it creates like a hole in that place in the line. Immediately gets filled in to do it again.
And I'll ask whatever soldiers are close by as we approach where I can find the matriarch of House Halliangim.
The lady of the house is expecting us.
They and several other high-ranking drow will kind of ride up, having seen the sunbeam, as you're kind of asking the question. I see you've
Have you seen
arrived.
Hello. As promised, in
Yes.
fair bows.
They'll kind of like all nod their head.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
No.
Recognize other house matriarchs.
Yeah. There's the house matriarch of Benerent and Tekanep, which are the two Underdark defense houses. You've only have a passing familiarity with.
Mm-hmm. What's the situation here? How long have they been
seem to have
throwing?
an endless supply of undead. That's the situation.
Oh, wow. We would quite like to have a word with Lady Aliandium.
Okay. That can... I'll kind of look down and send somebody off. It'll come soon enough. That seems to be the situation. They've been throwing themselves at us for 24 hours almost. At this position. We tried to hold the upper walls for the half day before that.
I will cast True Seeing.
Okay.
Get that up for an hour.
Alright, no illusion magic detected.
Okay. Kitty! Kitty detected.
Kitty detected.
It's a
They're
creature.
actually letting you hold them?
Ah,
Nice.
Oh yeah, I can hold her whenever.
Oh, okay.
Does she like it? Not so much. She's like, "What the hell do you think you're doing?"
like, sorry, cat, you're just so portable. Yeah, Fair will tell the other matriarchs, we're going to see if we can find the source of this tide. Choke it off there.
That would be much appreciated given the... all the kittens.
He is in the other room, I think. Maybe.
Given
She's
the...
the druid. I'm the one who's supposed to have the.
Given the situation, that would be much appreciated. You'll find out what we mean by the given situation in a minute. I can't explain it any better than that. It has not been pretty.
I see. Thank you.
Make a perception check at this point, please.
Sight-based.
Yes.
$24.
Okay. 24. What everybody else get?
Oh, you wanted everybody
Yeah,
else to
yeah,
roll?
everybody. Sorry.
Also
28.
24.
24. What was it, Emrys?
28.
28. Farzu?
Fazu doesn't see jack shit.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the wall's a little bit too tall for Farzu to see over. The
Plus all the
undead,
really tall brow.
the undead that have been speared and bludgeoned to death and magicked on the wall. You just hear bones crack as they put themselves together, push off, and immediately re-enter the fray.
see. So not necessarily an endless supply, just an endless. They don't really
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, that
No,
is indeed
I
the problem.
I don't think that's what they usually do.
Does that include the ones that I killed?
No.
Okay. That's I just wanted a
Mm-hmm.
clarification because you said magic, so I was
Yeah.
like,
Like
my
their
magic or other magic?
Their magic.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. So could I I don't know what the check would be, but would we be able to surmise that this is something beyond the scope of what normal undead can do, and that they're doing this because something more powerful is controlling them, or
Yeah.
okay.
I would say in this moment, from what they've said, and y'all having a bit of experience with undead previously,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
sometimes they can come back, but it is temporary once. It is not over and over and over again.
Well, I suppose that doesn't really tell us anything we didn't already know, or at least suspect.
True.
We
Is there
should talk with
anyone?
your. Oh, I was just going to say we should talk with your mother.
Yes. But before we go, is there anyone we can speak to who was there when the gates were first opened? If they've survived.
We can try and find someone for you if you need to have that conversation.
The more information we have, the better.
From how we understood it, is that as your mom kind of writes up at this point, as we understood it, they guards just kind of mindlessly walked up and threw the latches open.
Where are these guards now? Are they being held
We have
in
no
prison
idea.
somewhere?
We have no idea.
Okay.
I would imagine, given their location and proximity to the gate,
Probably
point
dead.
into the undead horde.
And the ones, have you seen people in the city who have died? Do they join the horde then?
We have some experience with it happening, yes.
All right. Well, good. They're recycling.
Your mother kind of rides up and just looks up. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It's appreciated.
I'm here to serve, matriarch. And fair bows.
We have a few other smaller passageways up that we've barricaded if you want to try and find a way to stop this. We can open one up, send you up.
Yeah, on that topic, I'm wondering if there might be a less or more indirect way to stop this. I think we all suspect that these undead aren't just special undead who do this on their own. They're being controlled by someone, somewhere.
Yes.
If we can find who or where that is, could take care of your whole problem.
I think if you make enough noise, they might find you.
So let me ask you this. Out of all of your commanders, all of the generals, all of the other matriarchs, everybody who's running this defense, who do you not trust?
Kind of tilt their
And I know,
head and look at Dietrich for a second.
okay, That was a bad way to phrase that question. You're drow. I understand.
All of them?
Who-
Is that the right answer here?
All right. Who do you trust the least? Who do you suspect might have had something to do with mind controlling those guards to throw open the gates? And we'll start there.
I'll kind of look and think about it for a second. And they'll look at the other two that are the matriarchs that are here too, and just kind of pick their words carefully as they take a minute.
If you'd rather discuss this in private, I'm sure we.
No, I think we need to come to a conclusion, and they'll kind of look at the other two matriarchs, the Godigim, those who worship the Forgotten Ways.
Forgotten ways.
Yes.
I'm afraid I've forgotten most ways. You'll have to be more specific.
That is their title. The Godigim. The Clan of Forgotten Ways. They are old drow. They still elevate Driders. They still worship the things that are in the Underdark, not necessarily Wolf. Darker things. And the other two matriarchs kind of look up like they're thinking about it for a second and then kind of nod in agreement.
I'll just look over at Fair and ask, what do you think? I think that sounds like something we're looking for.
Yeah, what do I know about?
Make a history check.
You used to know, but you forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's not great. I have a lot of inspiration, so I'm going to reroll.
Okay.
That is slightly better. History, 22.
22. You do not recall a lot about the specific clan other than the fact that they do practice even darker and older magic than a lot of the drow. They keep to themselves a lot and are invited and are a part of drow society out of formality rather than the fact that the other clans want them there.
I see. So, do they have like a house representative among the matriarchs?
They do not.
So they're like the Jabari tribe of the drow?
Yeah, kind of. Like to put it in a modern movie context, yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Any sort of symbols that they have that I would know about or would be able to recognize?
It is. Let me grab it. It looks kind of like a spider, but has drow runes kind of embedded into the body of it.
As distinct from our usual spider motifs?
Yes.
So, as like the eldest child of a high priestess, is it something that if I see it like a spider emblem,
Yeah,
I'd
I can't-
probably be able to suss it out fairly easily? The difference.
This is a different house, but it kind of would look like Yes, it has a different. It's that spider motif shape, but it has a different rune in the center of the body.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I thought I had grabbed it earlier. Apparently, I didn't. So that's
Oh,
that'll
no
do.
worries.
I'll have
I
to
see
do.
it now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, have we had actually, do we know if any from that house went to assault Ilarion? As I asked that question, I figure probably not because that was Lolth's thing, but
Correct. They don't serve Lolth. They serve the old
Yeah.
ways. Yeah.
okay. All right.
But if you want to start there, that might be the place to go. If you're looking for a traitor among us and not what's happening on the surface, if you're afraid it might happen again.
So perhaps we should go down there. The populace has been armed and told to set up defensive positions underground, it sounds
Yes.
like.
Yes. We've evacuated a lot to further into the city and have multiple defensive positions if we were to follow the gate here.
I see.
Gates here, to be more specific.
And I suppose that would be the direction to attack from if they really wanted to finish you off.
Yes.
Have you heard any news from them recently?
They, as you know, keep to themselves.
The people down in the city, I mean.
Oh, the people down the city. Everything is going well. We have multiple defensive positions to fall back to if we lose here.
But have you heard from them recently?
Yes.
All
We're in
right.
constant communication across the
Good.
defenses. The matriarchs have kind of spread themselves out in order to do so. But
And who's responsible for overseeing those defenses right now?
3 of us.
Below. Down below, I mean.
Oh, down below? That would mostly fall under the purview of the Doerden clan.
See. Well, I feel like it may be prudent to check on things down there if we suspect the ones who follow the forgotten ways.
I will leave that all to you to figure out how to stop the tide. What you all think is best, and how best you can assist us, that is up to you.
Fair. We'll fill in everyone else on the info and offer their suggestion to investigate down below.
That sounds good to me, Fair, but your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You used your spell already that lets you see beings.
Yes.
How much longer do you have left?
Lasts an hour.
Oh. Let's find out as much as we can in the next hour then.
Take a bit of a tour up here, perhaps, and no.
What's the plan?
Head down below.
Okay.
Unless Emrys is having too much fun. How long can you
A
stay up
minute.
there being a cannon?
I did all I could in a minute.
Okay. But hey, the ones you got are actually dead. At least. So that's like,
It was kind of a test.
yeah.
All right. You all can head down below.
All right.
You're going to check out the defensive positions, or you're going to go straight to the secondary defensive positions, or are you going to go straight to the Forgotten Ways people? The Gotagan.
Do we know where they are? The Forgotten Ways
Yeah,
people?
they're pretty deep.
Oh.
They're pretty deep into Mirrorment. Like, they're basically on the opposite side of the city, which is huge.
Okay. When you say opposite, you mean like
way further into the Underdark part
the
of
depths?
Mirrorment. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the depths
Oh, okay,
side
I
of
didn't
the
know.
city. Yeah.
So we do know where they are, I guess, but like we would have to go past the defensive lines to
Yes.
get to them anyway, so we
Yeah.
might as well. How many reinforcement points are there?
There are 2 reinforcement points.
All right. How far apart are they from each other? Check them both out.
Yeah, they're kind of building one, and then they're building another one behind it.
Oh, behind it. Okay, so it's just like
Yeah.
one.
It's
Okay.
It's multiple backup lines. Like they're treating this
Okay.
like a siege, basically.
Okay.
They know what they're doing.
Cool. Yeah. Like they knew what they were doing in Alarion.
Yeah.
Well, I guess to be fair, they were kind of kicking ass there, but they were doing it in Lolth's name, which was their first mistake.
Yeah, it's pretty well built. It's pretty well defensed. They've incorporated a lot of the existing buildings and walls and such for those buildings into the defensive positions to save materials.
Mhm.
And essentially going to use the rooftops as towers in this case because they can't build them. But they look pretty well constructed for emergency fortifications.
I guess just sort of stay out of sight for the most part, maybe, and then signal if we like actually, see anybody, just sort of signal with my house sigil and some prestidigitation to let them know that we're friendlies.
Yeah.
Well, drow friendlies.
They one of the more official looking drow, probably like lieutenant rank, kind of like will wave you guys down as you're walking through. Oh, are you checking out our defenses?
Hoping to. How are things down here?
So far, so good. We haven't gotten any emergency signals from the gates up top. I hope they're holding.
Looked like they were when we were up there several minutes ago.
Great. It's good to hear. We're just finishing up. And you can see they're like magically sharpening like spikes and stuff on the front of these walls to try and get them to impale on it. Just finishing up some of our enchantments here, or we work on the next section and work our way down the line.
Good. Who's in charge here?
House Doradin.
May I speak with their matriarch or their house captain?
I would not know where to find them on this defensive line right now. Unfortunately. We're trying to do as much as we can as fast as we can in case things go sideways.
More sideways than they've already gone.
Yes. But whatever help you and your group brings down here, we much appreciate it.
Have you seen any of the clan from the Forgotten Ways recently? Or have they all gone to ground? With the undead's arrival?
I didn't see much of them before, to be perfectly clear and honest. So Don't know if I've seen them more often or less often recently.
Ah, all right.
Do you think they might be responsible for what happened on the surface?
It's a possibility we're investigating.
Alright. Sorry I cannot be of more help to you.
Continue your work here.
I'll try
That's
to
enough of a help.
turn around and yell in Undercommon at their building. They flip something around and they need to fix it. Kind of go about their way.
Yeah, I guess if we know where these drow are in theory, then we could just head straight to them. Does that sound good to everybody? And just sort of like pass by the defensive points and just see if Fair's demon detector or devil detector goes off.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever we can find out.
hmm Yeah, so I guess we'll just keep heading deeper.
Okay.
We need to go deeper.
And deeper.
Cool. Yeah, you all will head into the very underdark side of the city. As you all leave the defensive positions after your conversation, you all hear a voice creep into your heads. That's talked to you once before. At the same time, you all hear, "So you've returned to me after all. I sense you." I can smell the desperation on the drow. It fuels me.
Are we able to reply?
You were last time.
Where are you located now? We can come meet face to face.
Oh, I'm sure we will soon enough.
I would love a face-to-face meeting with you.
Is that what you truly wish?
It would get all these problems out of the way.
You think yourselves
The
hunters.
formalities.
You think yourselves hunters, but you are my prey.
Prey doesn't come walking in. You consider us to be prey, yet you have no respect for us even. The first rule of hunting is to at least respect what you're going after.
I don't. Hunt, I kill.
Ah,
I murder.
and I get things to live. So see, now we have an impasse.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to say to the entity while they're in their heads?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You feel the presence leave your mind. keep your consciousness.
It's so uneasy when he does that.
I think
Oh,
I
they-
understand what you're saying about going to voicemail with the sendings, Dietrich.
Right?
It's so fun to poke back at him, though.
That it may.
You all make the 2-hour trek across the city, down the winding streets of the Underdark,
Mm-hmm.
feeling the presence of the other plane that it is pushing. And stretching the material plane as it kind of undergoes that transition.
Mm-hmm.
And you eventually make it to the sprawling complex that makes up Clan of the Forgotten Ways home down here in the far side of Mirrorment.
Hmm.
The lights seem to be on and people seem to be home.
They have lights. They use lights.
They do.
I'm guessing
Remember-
as nobility, I probably never have condescended to visit this place before.
Yes, correct. It's carved out of the stone floor of the city. Unlike
Mhm.
a lot of the other noble houses, which are in the... So stalagmites or stalactites are the ones on the ceiling.
Stalactite is tight to
Tight.
the ceiling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stalactites of the other noble houses
Mm-hmm.
in Mirrorment.
I always learned it. Stalactite has a C. Stalagmite has a G.
G, so it's on the ground.
G for ground, C for ceiling.
Mm.
Oh, that's good. I think I'll remember that now.
How many, like, based on the size of the complex here and the number of buildings, how many people ballpark would I be able to guess or hear?
60, 70.
Okay. And I guess in the tunnels leading in here, does it look like there's been a lot of traffic or not a lot of traffic?
There's a moderate amount of footsteps in the dust of the floor and the road. Probably not more than usual, but it's not like things have slowed down here to a crawl like they have in the other parts of the city.
Okay. Slowed to a zombie-like shamble in the other parts of the city.
Yes, yes. To make it thematic, yes.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's also good. Alright. If you go inside the, or look through the gate into the complex, it is a miniature city seems too weird. Town seems more appropriate. There's all sorts of different buildings and stuff inside the gate. Their own kind of paths and things leading between them. Different structures, different purposes, that sort of thing.
Oh. Is there anyone out and about?
There's not.
Around for any signs of life.
Okay. Make game. Perception check. You guys,
27.
you guys are great at that. Yeah, perception. Okay. 27. Anybody else want to take a crack at it?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Farzu doesn't see jack shit.
Yep.
Too fascinated to be in this
Farzu needs what's it called?
Glasses?
No, the laser thing.
LASIK?
Yeah. Farzu needs LASIK.
Probably.
Fair, got a nat 20 for a 26.
Okay, 26, 27. Emrys?
Oh, I only got an 11. I didn't see shit this time.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
There seems to be some level of commotion coming from the center building.
That seems to be some activity in that center building.
In terms of like the politics with this clan, my brain just evaporated. But I guess just sort of like what sort of relationship, if any, would the high houses have with these people? Like, would Fair be able to barge in under pretenses of some sort of inspection or something? Or
It is
perhaps
the relationship is semi-antagonistic. Like they do
Okay.
things that the High House doesn't agree with, somewhat intentionally, to push
Yeah.
buttons, because they
Okay.
believe that the Drow have, by siding with Wolf, have lost their way.
Okay. Huh, so we have something in common. Strangely.
They've served darker and deeper things, which probably aren't great either.
I mean, you know my eventual plans for Fair, so
Yeah.
maybe we could trade notes.
Quite possibly.
And what do I know about like their political structure? Like, would they have some sort of like clan leader? They don't have a matriarch, but
No, they do have a clan leader, though.
okay.
Not a matriarch, but they still follow the matrilineal
Mm-hmm.
path of the Drow.
All right. Yeah. How high are these gates or these walls around the place?
It's about 15 feet tall up to the ceilings. The gates are about 15 feet tall, too.
Okay.
You can see these kind of, like, magical... They're not on fire, but, like, the lanterns have, like, this orange glow to them from, like, magical permanent flame.
Okay. Detect magic. Anything else magical about it?
No. Just the enchantment on the torches.
Shall we just knock or climb over? There's something going on, so I guess they might not hear us if we knock, but
Try the door, see if it's open.
yeah.
Yeah. No, you guys are walking up to the
Direct.
center... walking up to the center building?
Well, there's a gate around everything, right? Or
Yeah,
a wall
well,
around
the-
everything, right?
Yeah, there's a wall, but the gate is... Oh, there's no gate. It's like an archway gate. It's not
Oh,
an actual... sorry,
okay.
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 Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Gateway would have been the appropriate term. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah.
My bad.
Sort of approach the gateway, see if we see anyone.
Yeah, you guys can get 20, 30 feet inside. There's nobody. There's barrels and things,
Mm-hmm.
unlabeled. Smelling a little not acidic, acrid.
Hmm. Anything that smells like it might be used to brew some sort of mind control potion.
It's really hard to tell, but possibly.
Okay. I guess quietly approach the central building.
Cool.
See if we can overhear anything.
When you guys are about 40 feet away, I think that's about 40 feet, the double doors of the building break open like a dam. And you see about 40 undead drow on like all fours just like running out at you.
Okay. That is a type of commotion.
Mm-hmm.
Fair just looks at the others and says, I have the feeling we're on the right track.
Looks like fun.
Dietrich pulls out his sword and lights it up and says, "Yeah, I should say so."
Yep. Fair draws their weapon.
All right. This first round, what would you all like to do? As that is pretty much their max sprint speed. I'm gonna go no initiative here because I'm pretty sure this will last more than one round. We'll see.
How wide is that pathway?
It's about 15 feet across.
I'll cast black tentacles just to sort of block the path.
Okay. That's 20 cubic
Zombies?
feet. They are undead, yeah.
Protection from good and evil.
Okay.
I'll make this real easy. Just stop casting things. Give me a 60-foot circle with all of them in it, and we're just going to sunburst. It's a con 22 save.
Okay. Wait, what level is that? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's con 22, 12d save.
They have to roll a 19 or higher to save on that, by the way. 2 saved.
Yeah, it's 48 points of damage if they didn't save.
Okay. Of the 40, there are still 2 alive looking extremely messed up.
I'll take one.
Cool.
Uh, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
With booming blade, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to use any resources on this, so just booming blade, sneak attack, and flame tongue.
Just.
Only.
Only.
So thunder, fire, piercing, all good.
Correct.
That's 36
Okay, cool.
damage to one of them.
Nice.
As far as you take out the other?
Yep, what you doing?
I'm gonna stick it with my lovely new sword.
Ah, okay.
Also booming blade.
Nice.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Mm.
19 damage.
Nice. Yep. Dietrich slices one. Barzu pulls out Kalimvor's banner. Boom! Slices the other one. There are 40 dead ghouls, undead drow in the street. This little tiny pathway towards the center building.
That was fun.
Indeed.
Good looking out.
You may need those more than I do.
I think Fair will go ahead and cast, use a 7th level slot, cast True Sight again.
Okay.
In case anyone wants to be invisible or disguised.
Alright.
Is it like
Well, so I don't. Invisible is an interesting question. I don't think disguised particularly is gonna matter because, like, they don't. At least for me, they don't know what I look like, regardless.
No, True
Oh,
Sight
no, I mean-
sees disguise. True Sight sees
If-
illusion.
if yeah, like True Sight to
I
see
thought you
through if
meant-
they're like glamored
yeah.
into someone else.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant like, hey, we're heading in there if anybody wants to go invisible or
No,
disguised.
they were.
Oh,
like-
no, no,
Like,
no.
I don't know.
True Sight.
And you have it out to
Gotcha.
60 feet, right?
I think it's everything I can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 120 feet.
Oh, okay. As you guys enter the room, it looks like there was some kind of like feast going on, like some kind of celebration that turned extremely south for 40 some people.
How recently? Like, how does the food look?
Very recent.
Like, meat still warm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how
Oh,
big
yeah.
across is this room?
Less than 120 feet. I think it's like 30 to the center and like 30 to the other. It's like 60 feet
Okay,
across.
so
Well, I'm sure I don't know exactly what it is, but I'd recommend not touching that food.
probably not. Do we hear any further activity right now?
You do not hear anything that sounds like 40 ghouls from another place charging at you.
Okay. But like, I mean, do we hear like, you know, maybe someone on the 3rd floor vacuuming or something, or is it just like absolutely like dead quiet?
It is very, very still.
Okay.
Also, sorry, you guys are gonna lose this
Um,
for a second on stream, but I need to fix something.
Can I start ritual casting detect magic if everybody's okay spending the 10 minutes?
Yeah, will be
'Cause
10
I don't
minutes off
want-
my
I don't
spell.
want- Well, I don't want Fair to lose concentration on True Sight.
It doesn't
It's
require
not
concentration.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, yeah, if you
No.
want to do your...
Yeah, so I'll detect magic too then. That's
Yeah,
only I think
that
that's only 30
saves
feet.
time.
Yeah, there's nothing magical you can see in the immediate vicinity.
Alright. And all of the it looks like there's a bunch of doors around the edges, they're all closed.
Correct. They all seem to be, I'll say because you guys have such high passive perceptions, all of the other doors out of this room, outside of like the two interior doors across the way and the one to your right,
Mhm.
the one right over, I'll move Fair there, the one to your right,
Mhm.
it's the main doors out look to have been barred in some kind of way.
Hmm.
Well, shall we go further in?
Might as well.
It's at this point as you guys talk, you would hear the door to your right, the interior door. You'll hear a lock click, and the door slowly push open. Just like slightly and then fully.
I'll use my bonus action to summon my spell deck right outside that door.
Okay.
My sword ready.
You'll hear a voice go, "Oh," from inside the room. That's not necessary. Are they gone?
They're dead.
The ghouls, yes.
Oh, okay.
Who are we
How-
looking at?
They haven't come out of the room yet.
Can I see through the doorway through my book? Or through my deck?
You can true sight through your book, can't you?
I can.
Okay. Your book sees a drow woman as the illusion on top of an individual with an extremely gaunt looking face and dead dry skin pulled up on their taunt muscles.
Fair won't say anything, but they'll sort of gesture to the others like, this one's not a friendly.
Come on out of there. We can help you find your family or your people.
They'll walk out and they'll be like, "Who are you people?"
Oh, we're just some humble travelers who found our way down to this place.
Interesting.
Can I, after seeing Fair's little gesture, hold a 9th level spell,
Okay.
or if they attack?
All right. What are you holding?
A sun.
Okay.
Can you come over here for a moment? I was wondering if you could answer a question for me.
Yeah.
And I'll walk toward the
Yeah.
uh closer if you
Yeah.
don't
They'll
mind.
they'll get melee range with you if you want to take a swag.
Sure. Um, that smell that we detected outside, it smelled a little bit familiar, some kind of chemical. Could you tell me, was that the smell of ligonol?
I'm sorry, what's that?
You know, ligonol.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've never heard of ligonol?
Again, no clue.
And I think with his voice assisted by thaumaturgy, Dietrich will just yell out, extremely proud of himself, ligonol of these nuts!
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
I
And
knew
with
it was
that,
coming, Lenny.
a Hexblade's curse, Path to the Grave, Booming Blade.
Cool.
That is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Make it a maneuvering attack.
Mm-hmm.
Make it an Eldritch Smite. And sneak attack. And Flame Tongue. All right, we've got Piercing, Fire, Thunder, and Force.
In this form, they will take all of that damage.
Oh boy.
Wild concern?
I am
One
mildly
here.
concerned.
Nice. I rolled exactly 69 on the dice,
Hell yeah.
which will
Sure, you're a
be
joke.
so I add 14 to that from all the modifiers. So that's 83, and then that's doubled. So that's 166.
Jesus Christ. All right.
And if they were concentrating on anything, it is certainly gone. Unless they want to make a
Unless they want to learn to use a legendary resistance.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not concentrating on anything. Their held action will go off.
They're also prone
Oh.
from the Eldritch Smite.
Are they immune to the...
There's no save for that. They're just prone.
Unless they're immune to the prone condition, which they're not. So their legendary action will go off,
Yeah.
but it will be a disadvantage, I guess. That will be a 22 to hit. No, 21, sorry.
My AC is 22, so if you're sure on the
Damn.
math, that misses.
Damn.
I'm gonna release my held
I was
action.
like, shit. Yeah.
Yes. Did you want to be in a place where you wouldn't get Lenny? Or Dietrich? Yes? Cool.
I think before the held action goes off, somebody can use their reaction to move half their speed if they want to from the maneuvering attack.
He can't because it would be burn his reaction.
Yeah.
Held
But if
action.
anybody else.
If anybody, Farzu and or Fair wants to.
Yeah, Farzu, you want to hit things in melee now, right? So if you want to go ahead.
Somewhat. Yes.
It's a con 22
Okay.
save. And I've already rolled the damage, which was 26. If they save.
They're going to use legendary resistance.
I still have 9 more turns of it.
Nice.
And sorry, I still have movement left,
You
I guess.
do.
Because I don't provoke opportunity attacks, so I'll just.
They already used their reaction anyway, so it wouldn't...
Oh, yeah.
And-
I will just move
Right.
past them off into like the other side of the room in case they have area effect stuff.
Like that.
Like on that carpet. Like like by the carpet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to
Sure.
keep you out of Sunbeam here,
Yeah.
since that's the held action. Yeah,
We're
how much
only
damage?
looking. Mine was 25 points, and
So halved is
but
12.
you did the legendaries. Sorry. Yeah, but we're only looking at the demon now, not the other thing in the back. Correct.
Correct. You also will
Okay,
notice
I
that they
wanna make
have
sure.
in this form they do have a gem in their forehead, in addition to being in what you assume is Ball's avatar form.
Balls.
Balls, and they have two short swords. I need everyone to roll initiative on that because I don't think Farzu or Fair had a held action.
No. And where's the sunbeam if that's going to persist? Just
Yeah,
asking for a friend.
It doesn't persist. It's a 60-foot, 5-foot line.
Oh, it's just you can shoot it every turn.
He gets to shoot it every turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. That's good to know. I'll stay out of the way.
Does anybody have over a 20?
Nat 20 for a 23.
20,
Only 20.
23 for Emrys. All right, 20 to 15.
17.
17 for Dietrich.
18.
What's Farzu?
19.
19 for Farzu. 18 for Fair. 17 for Dietrich. Emrys, you're up first.
Is it an undead or an ooze?
It is not an undead or an ooze. Actually, that's a really good question.
Great.
It might be
On
considered,
22 save on it.
it's considered a divine being, I guess. Another 22 save?
Yep.
That's a 20.
I was asking.
21.
Great. So it is blinded until my next turn. And I rolled 4 7s and 5s. 32 out of 40 possible damage that time, and it is blinded until my next turn.
Ooh. How much damage? Sorry.
32.
32. Cool.
Yes.
It's already not looking great. It has avatar sight, so magical darkness and blinded do not affect it. Just above game.
Okay.
It's now time for its turn. It's going to get up from prone and head over to Fair. It's going to use its bonus action to mark you. And then because you haven't
Gross.
taken a turn in combat, it has advantage. First one will be a 30 to hit.
Yeah, not much I can do about that.
Cool. $22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 26.
That will save. Alright, second attack is even higher. Oh, that's only the first time it hits. Never mind, it doesn't get the bonus damage again. Okay. Sorry, I dropped 2 die. $21 points of slashing damage on the second attack.
Owie. And do I need to roll con
Yep,
again?
another con save.
That's 21.
That will also save.
Cool.
I don't think an 18 hits.
Not if I cast shield.
Cool. I rolled 2 6s. 21 on the last one, which will miss because your AC is 22 with shield.
Yep.
That's their whole turn. Farzu.
Fair's eyes are just glowing white still with the true seeing going, and they're just like, saw right through you.
He's a demon, yeah?
No.
Devil?
As in his avatar form, he's technically a regular divine. He's divine humanoid.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Why
They
was
really
so
made
fun
some
for me.
really interesting type of creature choices recently in 5e and some of the stuff they've released.
I don't know what a divine humanoid is.
Yeah, so they did some
Is it
like
a humanoid?
they did some Minx and Boo's Journal of Villainy and such on DM's Guild, and they did like creatures that have
Okay.
multiple types and stuff. So
Oh,
like
so
you can be a
third-party stuff?
dragonoid and an ooze, so they are considered a divine being and a humanoid for the purpose of spells if
Okay.
it affects either of them.
So they're basically celestial and humanoid? or
Yes. Yeah.
Fiend and humanoid, or what?
Celestial and humanoid.
Okay.
All avatars, regardless of if they are if they are good aligned or not, are considered celestials for the purpose of spells. Because I think like protection from good and evil considers that a type and stuff. Anyway, Farzu, and then Fair.
Bonus action blade song.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna come up behind him,
Okay.
and I'm going to slice and dice.
Awesome.
And booming blade's only once per action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or can I add that to both attacks?
No, it's one action.
Okay. Do I get a +2 here?
You do.
$18 to hit.
That will miss.
Ooh. All right, I'll go again.
Okay.
Uh, $30 to hit.
30? Yeah.
30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Right. And since I already declared booming blade before, I can't do it again, right?
Correct.
Fortunately, it's only a 1d6 for 10.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of stand at a battle ready phase.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope.
They're going to use your legendary action on Fair at the end of Farzu's turn. Yeah, 32. That is 12 points of damage.
All right, that will trigger my contingency.
Okay.
And so I get level 5. What's it called? False life.
False life.
Yeah. I rolled a 4. Alright, so it's 4 and then 5, so it's 24 plus 4, so I have 29 temporary hit points. Ouch.
Okay. That did not put you below 40 HP before your contingency went off, did it?
Correct, I'm at 52.
Okay, cool. Just wanting to make sure. And no, you do not need to make a con save on that one. It's a different.
Okay.
It's a different thing. Okay, Fair, you are now up.
See. So this is the same voice that we've been hearing in our heads, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we know it's Ball.
Yeah. Farzu's pretty
Okay.
sure it's Ball.
Okay. I will cast Fire Shield on myself with my scroll and do the fire the fire resistance and the retaliation damage in cold.
Okay.
action surge, take a stab with the Blade of Dusk and Dawn. No, I'm going to spend an inspiration on that. Oh, that's a nat 20. So, 31.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And does it double the cold and the radiant damage?
Yeah, you roll 2. You roll 2d6. So you'd roll 4d6 for that.
Right, okay. So the piercing damage is 8 plus 3 plus 5 is 16 piercing, and then 5 cold damage, 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I will second wind.
Okay.
That's what, 1d10 plus my fighter level. Yeah. So I got 11 hit points back. And I'll stay there for right now. Emrys still has a clear shot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he can get that 5 foot in.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'm good.
Great. Dietrich.
How far am I?
25 feet.
All right.
10, 25. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'll get in there and booming blade.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
You do. Yeah.
Or... Okay. That is a natural 18, which with Hexblade's Curse and my item is a crit.
Yeah.
So
Finally.
before I... Yeah. So how's he looking at this point?
Fucked.
Okay. I'm just... Do I want to throw another Eldritch Smite on here or not? I'm not sure it matters. I'm going to go ahead and do it. If not now, when?
Okay.
So maneuvering attack, booming blade, eldritch smite, flame tongue, and sneak attack, all with double dice.
The joke here is obviously the appropriate time to use all that stuff is phase 2, but...
Yeah. Oh, I know. So I'm rolling all of these dice. I'm adding 22 to the total,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And I'll drop the die. Here. Okay. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
Good
100, 110,
Stop, he's already dead!
120. I know, but this is fun.
Lots of shiny...
Oh,
Big shinies
129,
make good click-clacks.
134,
Sound.
104, so that's 140 exactly on the dice, plus the 22 is 162.
You needed
And
to
that's
get
without...
72 to kill him.
Okay.
Well, he dead.
He is. How would... Just describe the blow.
Oh, I think. Sorry, my mind has also evaporated.
We're having that all over the place tonight, apparently.
Yeah, I think Dietrich just runs up and just
Just runs him through.
plunges his sword into the thing's chest and knows that it's going to do something, but isn't sure it'll be enough, and then it ends up just being the most.
And he kind of like
I don't know. I'm not feeling very creative
he goes limp.
in
He
this
goes
moment.
limp on the blade, dead, or slowly turning his head up, pushing the blade fully in and slicing up, and the human body that Ball was inhabiting just shreds away. The wings come out now. The full head with the two spikes come forward as he gains about 15 feet, towering over all of you.
And the Latin chanting starts.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It will actually push
Well,
Dietrich, Farzu, and Fair back.
okay. I'm gonna
Within
take
melee.
the last. I'm gonna take the last 5 feet of my movement back.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, which I haven't used, I'm gonna healing word Fair.
Okay.
So you'll heal 4.
4.
4.
Thank you.
It's not a lot, but there's not a lot to do with my first level spells.
Great. Legendary action, end of Dietrich's turn. I need Farzu, Fair, and Emrys to make dexterity saving throws, please. As he will stomp the ground, and the spikes on his exterior will kind of flare out to about 10 feet and contract back into his body.
16.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
How many d8s do we have? Asking for a friend.
We've got 20.
20.
Okay, can I take a d8?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to add a d8 too. I'm a little scared.
Alright, so that's a dirty 20 for me.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 22 for me.
Okay. Farzu, you sticking?
I'm feeling left out. I feel like I should do it too.
I mean, you don't have to. Up Justice gave you a d6, so.
The-
You don't
Okay.
have a choice. You have to take it if
You
she
have
gave
to
you it.
take the d6.
I will take the d6
Okay.
for a 6.
Hell yeah, so 24?
Yep.
Alright, Fair has the dirty 20.
yeah,
Okay. So Farzu and Emrys will save.
fuck.
Yeah.
You will take 22
Was it 20?
points. It was 21.
Fuck me.
22 points of piercing damage. Fair will take 44.
Ow. Good thing I had temporary hit points. And does he
Okay.
take damage back from the fire shield, or is that only if he hits me with a melee attack? Oh, it's only when he hits me with a melee attack. Okay, whatever. Rude.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little sorry. Okay. That's the legendary action at the end of Dietrich's turn. Emrys, you're up.
Um, You already know what I'm gonna do for my ass.
Yep. Con 22. 25. Yep.
Well, I rolled super high. It was 36, so halved is 18.
18. Okay.
I was kind of shocked to see 3 8s.
Hell yeah.
One sec. Then we're gonna spirit totem with bear spirit and give everyone 22 temp HP.
22 temp HP. Okay.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
And then that'll end my turn.
That just gives us temp HP, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just on top.
Yep,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah.
All
Fair,
right.
fair wasn't looking too good.
He will. Are you gonna move?
And give him an opportunity attack? No.
Okay. He's gonna use his legendary action at the end of your turn to make melee attack against you.
That's fine, but I'm not gonna move and give him a free one anyway.
That's a 32 to hit.
Ow, yeah.
Okay. That is 22 slashing and 7 necrotic, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm good at those at least.
In before the nat one.
It was actually
A 3. No, kidding.
no.
Nice.
It was a 16 for a 26.
Okay, that will save.
I have plus 10, so
Nice. Okay. It is now their turn. All right. It is going to bite down onto Emrys. That is only a 19 to hit.
I have a 19 AC.
Oh, okay.
I'll use my Astromancy Archive to make him subtract a d4.
So he'll automatically miss. I don't even need to roll it.
I'm just gonna look at everyone and say, guys, we got a biter.
Okay. He will launch one of the spines out of his back at Dietrich. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
I always forget if you have shield or not.
I don't.
Yeah.
I have a physical shield.
Yeah.
But,
So that is
yeah.
17 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And this was his legendary action?
No, this is his turn now.
Oh, this is his turn.
Yeah.
I will what's it fucking called? The
Uncanny
rogue
dodge?
thing.
Evasion.
Uncanny dodge.
Or uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. So it's 17.
Yep.
So I take 8
Yes.
and con save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck point on that, I think. Yeah, that's worse. Yeah, I fail.
What'd you get?
It was a 9 and I re-rolled and it was a 5.
Oh, okay.
Like not within range of spending dice being relevant.
All right.
I will
As
just take
the
the fail.
spine goes through you, the toxin locks your body up and you're stunned until the end of your next turn. And then and he will make a claw attack at Emrys. So that is a dirty 30. Another 22 slashing and 7 necrotic, and I need another con save.
22, I'd need an 11 on the die for my con save, right?
It's all at once, so it is... For the con save for
Or
the
it'd be-
spell,
Yeah.
it's 29 total points of damage. So you need a 14.
Okay. Well, con save was a save. The other was a 22
On the
on
save
the
he
save
made you.
against the necrotic. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You save on that too. You save both. All right.
I'm just making sure I got the con save right because I normally don't have to make it.
That is his whole turn. Barzu, you're up.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. It's times like this I wish I could still do the Woody Woodpecker. Can't do it anymore.
He's 2x2, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot cube
Okay.
on him.
Okay. Make this a little smaller. Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Then when does he take damage?
Start of his
He
turn.
Enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you push him out and back in, he'll take it. But if not, he just takes it at the start of his turn.
Yeah. I just thought something,
No, that's pretty good.
Okay.
especially if he doesn't move.
Any movement.
No.
Knowing the spiky thing that he did last time.
I'd be giving him an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like giving him that.
Cool. Just wanted to double check.
Oh, I can't do that though. Oh well.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Cool. Legendary action at the end of Farzu's turn. He's going to do the Carapace thing again. So it is a dex save for everybody in melee with him. And reminder for inspiration purposes, it is a 21.
Yeah, I'm taking a D8.
Okay.
Well, that was a 22.
Cool.
That ends up being a 23 now.
Nice.
Best I got was a 9, and I spent 2 fucking points of inspiration, so...
Okay. Roll it out.
Have temporary hit points.
I rolled higher than last time. That's 48 total. So 24 to both who succeeded. 48 to Fair.
I'm going to Song of Defense.
Nice.
I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell
Mm-hmm.
slot. 5 times 3 is
15.
15. So I'll take 15 from that.
It'll take 9.
So 9.
Okay. Fair, you're up.
In the center of the room, is that like a pillar floor to ceiling holding the place up?
Yes.
Okay. I damn it. Excuse me. Armor or anything, is he?
No, he's not wearing any armor.
Okay. Well, the Blade of Dusk and Dawn seemed to work well last time, so I will cast Sword.
Okay.
Is it 24 to hit?
24 does hit.
Cool.
Do not roll cold damage.
Not okay, no cold damage.
Yep.
So that's 9 slashing or piercing, sorry.
Yep.
9 piercing and 6 radiant.
Okay, 15. Cool.
Yeah. And then I will Misty Step. To the opposite side of the table.
Like there?
Yeah.
Or you mean like that table over there? Sorry. Okay.
No, the first one.
Okay.
There, yeah. And then, yeah, I'll stay there.
I'll kind of like stick its head up in the air and try and figure out where you are. Okay. Alright, into Dietrich's turn. Stun goes away. Emerus, you are up.
Yeah, it's gonna get hit with another Con 22 save.
That is only an 18. It's going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay, with that, I only rolled a 23.
So 11 points of damage. Okay.
Correct. So, then I am going to actually move back.
Okay. How far?
As far as I can.
Okay. Like that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 won't hit.
Miss it.
Plus 14. 16. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm double checking my math. All right.
You're good. Yeah, I just.
Cool. Anything else? Bonus action?
Um. Yeah, all my bonus actions are spells.
But you didn't cast a spell.
Well, yeah, you already had the sunbeam up, so
It
just using it again as an action.
Doesn't
is
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
possible
any
as
that I
well.
want to burn off though. Yeah, no.
Okay.
There's not any I want to burn.
Okay. Cool.
Start of its turn, cloud of daggers.
Yep. That is a. Oh, it
It
just
doesn't.
takes it.
Goes, no, yep, just takes it.
Um,
4d4,
I
unless you
I
upcast it.
I didn't say I did.
No, you did not.
I meant to say.
I
fourth
assumed
level.
you upcasted it once. Yeah.
Fourth level. So
Yeah.
that's 8d4.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw what spell slot you had marked off on your sheet, so I didn't say anything. It's D&D.
18 damage.
18 points damage. Cool. All right. Knowing that it's already taken its opportunity to attack and such, any movement?
Huh?
Any movement or anything?
It's already used its reaction to make an opportunity.
Oh, sorry, that
attack
wasn't
against
Farzi's
me,
turn.
but-
That was Cloud of Daggers that started his turn. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ugh. My brain is fried. This is the fourth night of D&D in a row.
oh, awesome.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. All right. His turn. He's gonna take a bite out of Farzu.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Shield.
Makes your AC, what, 28?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. He's gonna throw another spine at Dietrich. That is only a 22 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay. So 17 points of piercing damage and a con save.
Uncanny dodge again. I'll take 8.
Okay.
Okay, come on, con save.
Big money,
Don't
no
fuck me this
whammies.
time. Don't fuck me. All right.
The moment someone's saying that, you know the con save's about to.
That was a 12. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to take the luck point first.
Okay.
Worse. Inspiration.
Okay.
Cocked. Bad. Second inspiration.
Okay.
So it's back to a 12. Third inspiration.
I don't even know,
13.
I don't even know what Dietrich's con is anymore.
It's only a +2.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just trying to roll something high enough that I could use a D8. I'll take my fourth and final point of inspiration. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh.
I could also give you an extra D4 with the Astromancy Archive if you don't
Oh.
roll an 8 on the D8.
My last roll was a natural 1. I think, yeah, the highest I rolled that whole time was a 13.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I can try a D4 and a D8 on top of that, see if I get to 21.
Okay.
All right.
So Fair's going to use their reaction to give you the Astromancy Archive.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That was a 3 and a 5, which is exactly 21. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's not a 20. It's lower than a 21, by the way, on that save.
Oh,
But it's damn close. So you did it. You're not
oh my
stunned.
God. Ah.
Yay. Alright. That's cocked. 24 on this claw attack on Farzu.
That is a miss.
And it will move around to the other side of Farzu.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Gonna use him as a human shield for the sunbeam.
Isn't he kind of like... Isn't he like 15 feet tall and trying to hide behind someone who's like 3 foot nothing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Eberus is good at aiming and can aim above my head.
Sure. Farzu, you're up.
Let's see here.
It's a reverse grog moment from the Briarwood fight.
God.
You know what I'm talking about from the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Okay.
I guess I'll drop concentration on the swords because I can't move them.
Okay. 1 second. Okay.
So he can easily get around that if he wants to.
Yep.
And I'm gonna spin around and chop at his ankles.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a 31.
Okay.
Booming blade.
Yeah. I assume you're doing
Booming
moving blade
blade.
first.
Oh yes.
So it's 1d6 plus 6d8 plus 11.
Okay. There's 2, 4.
There's blood on his
8.
face. My god, there's blood everywhere.
68.
68, okay. Second attack.
You rolled 68 on 1d6 and 68 plus 11? That's
High.
not... I'm not even sure it's possible.
What?
Yeah, 68
Yeah,
points of damage is not possible.
57 would be max.
No.
Oh.
65 would be the absolute maximum if you rolled the highest
No,
possible.
Oh,
no.
he's saying that he's rolling 68.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
yeah.
it is.
Sorry, I thought you were giving a number. It's like-
No.
Try again.
You said 68, not 6d8, is what I heard.
Sorry.
I heard the TY, not the D.
Wait, you didn't hear the D?
Are we just not... I was gonna say, I'm gonna do this to myself. Are we just not doing phrasing anymore? Because I'd be really glad if we didn't do it right now.
Didn't hear these nuts.
Whoop.
And as you said, plus 11, right?
Yes.
And then plus 1d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
43.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
It's like the most depressing Bofa joke from the other day.
second swing,
Okay.
22.
I'll hit. They found microplastic in Bofa.
11 damage.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to scar it around him to the side, giving Aang enough room.
Okay, cool.
Because I may be short, but I'm pretty sure that would still hit.
Sure, if it's a 5-foot wide beam, it's probably 5 feet tall as well.
Yes.
That would make sense to me. So I would still hit you in the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Fair, you're up.
I'll sort of step around to the other side of the pillar
Okay.
so I can see him.
Okay.
Not quite that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Just like just enough to see the backside of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will cast Psychic Lance.
Okay.
Int 19.
Uh-oh. Legendary resistance.
Okay. Alright, so he will take half of 7d6.
Yes. Half of 76. Wait.
10, 20, 7. So it's 27 damage total, so he'll take 13 psychic damage.
Nice. And yeah, okay. You don't get any of the cool shit because he succeeded.
Yeah. How is he looking now?
Like a celestial avatar.
Okay. I'm
Not
done.
really showing any cracks or
Leaking.
yeah. Yet.
Alright, so he's not showing crack.
Yeah, he's not showing crack.
Alright.
Well, yeah,
It's-
you're
He's
looking
He's not
right at his
showing. He's not showing crack. It's all the way out.
Oh, okay.
He's just. He's,
I thought maybe he was
he's
wearing
just
a belt.
He is. He has like a loinclothy thing.
But he's just like one giant ball.
Yeah. Exactly. Also take a
I'm
point. Trick, what are you doing?
Yeah, alright. I could get in there and try to smack him, or I could just cast Bless on people. I'm trying to, cause like I'm out of like my big swings at this point. Like I can probably chip in for like 40-ish. I'm just wondering if Bless would be more helpful. Yeah,
There have been
Yes,
some
I'll go
close
with
calls.
that.
I will say there have been some close calls on saves.
yeah. I think I'm gonna cast Bless on the 3 of you.
Okay.
And I will take like another. I think I will like hop back behind the bar and get some cover.
Okay. As you cast Bless, he'll turn and look at you.
Because I made a Nova character, so we're just doing what we can now.
Say, your prayers are too late. Legendary action, he's going to spiky carapace. So, con save Farzu. Or dex save Farzu.
Plus is a
What, D4?
D4.
Yep.
27.
Okay, you'll take half.
I will.
Good God, I rolled high.
No. I will not use reaction. I'll take it.
Half is 30 points of piercing damage. I rolled
Half?
real. I rolled
30?
real high.
Holy shit.
I rolled
Huh?
4 9s.
Well, he's probably going to attack me, so I'm going to need to do my shield, so I'm not using my reaction.
All right, so it's Dietrich's legendary action. You did Dietrich's turn, which means Emerus, you are up.
Yeah.
Sunbeam.
Yes. 22.
19.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
Oh, I did. It's 34 points of damage.
Nice.
Bonus action and movement.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm literally pulling up stat sheets as we go right now.
Yeah.
No bonus action right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at movement wise.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So that would make it his turn. Ball is going to take a bite out of Farzu. Or attempt to. 31. So that is 26 piercing and 8 necrotic. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You said 8?
Mm-hmm. 8 necrotic, 26 piercing. For a total of 34.
Ooh. And, oh, what is my con without the 3? 22.
Okay, you save. As you are grappled in his mouth. His mouth picks you up and has you by, like, the shoulder now.
But you said I saved.
You did on the con save from the damage.
Oh,
You are medium or smaller, so you're automatically grappled.
shit. Ball, you need to brush your teeth, man. Stinks in here.
You just feel the teeth just dig in just a little bit deeper. Alright, he's gonna throw a spike at Dietrich. That is a 28 to hit.
Do I have any cover?
Yeah, you would have half cover here.
That's about +2.
Yes, I believe. It might be plus
Yeah.
3, hold up.
Still hits.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have
Half
to be
cover.
+7 for that to not hit.
Okay.
So,
And then con save.
how much damage first?
Oh, sorry, I rolled low. That's only 14 points piercing damage.
Right. Uncanny dodge. We'll
Okay.
take 7.
Cool.
And con save.
Also, cover affects your dexterity saving throws,
Oh.
as
I think
well as
I
your
knew
AC.
that.
I did not remember that.
I rolled a 17. May I take a D8?
Go for it.
Yep.
Roll a 1. That's just an 18.
That will.
Yeah. That's
Astromancy Archive. Out of D4.
Okay.
D4. Alright. That's a 2 for a dirty 20.
That'll save.
Whew.
My last charge on that.
Thank you.
All right, with Farzu in his mouth, he's gonna run across and take one of his. He doesn't have claws; he has sword attacks. I don't know how I'm saying swords. And take one and swing it at Emerus. 31 to hit.
It's
24 slashing and 6 necrotic. For a total of 30. So there's a 15 on the con save for Sunbeam.
yeah. That saves at a 20.
And then the con save for the damage.
21.
That will also save. That will just save.
Thank God.
That is the end of his turn. Farzu, you are up.
Woohoo! What it would take to get me out of his mouth?
Athletics or acrobatics to beat the DC of the grapple.
And it would be your action.
And it would be your whole action.
Could you also Misty Step out?
Yes,
You
it could.
That would take my action as well.
No, bonus action.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot
Jesus.
that.
Yeah. Like every other movement spell but Misty Step is an action.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, well that just works. Okay. But can I cast? I can't cast anything else after that, right?
You can't
though?
cast another leveled spell. Oh, wow!
You could still
But I
cast a
can-
cantrip.
You can still cast
But-
a cantrip.
Cool. So I will bonus action Misty Step.
Okay, I assume like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will let's just go with a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Bread and butter.
26 to hit.
Yep.
Do I have to
Roll all three, yeah.
4
4. Yeah,
to
sorry,
hit
4.
though, or just
Yeah, you have to roll all
once
4.
to hit?
You have to roll all 4.
Okay. So shall I do that real quick?
Yes. And then you can just roll a bunch of d10s.
That's gonna be over 30.
Yep.
Over 30.
Yep.
Over 30. And then
So 4d10.
4d10.
Not 40. 4D.
Well, I can roll
You
40.
could roll 40, actually.
You could, yeah, not.
There's 20. $33.
33. Okay. He's
Yeah.
finally starting to show damage.
I think that will do it for me.
Okay. There, you're up.
I'll just sort of step out a little bit again so I can still see him.
You're just gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with him again?
Other direction.
Oh, okay.
Just like half a step from where I was.
Oh,
My
okay.
halo fell off.
Ah, no.
Bonk.
It does. Yeah, the Halo does not want to stay on there. I wonder why.
I can't imagine why.
No
you don't really.
reason.
If you just like put it over the point of their hat, then it should not go
Yeah,
anywhere.
right.
But I will cast another Psychic Lance.
Okay.
In 19.
15.
Oh, okay.
It's incapacitated if it fails, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Not the greatest damage roll. 10. Okay, so that's 20 psychic damage, and he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Except that's one of his 5
Immunities.
Immunities, yeah.
Oh well. With my bonus action, I will slam a greater healing potion.
Cool. I assume you're also going to get out of line of sight again.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much did you heal with that?
1 second.
They rolling.
15.
Okay.
Or I guess actually, can I just sort of stay so I'm like partially hidden behind, but I can still, I've still got line of sight, but cover.
Yeah. You want like half cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say you get half cover. Alright. Legendary action into Fair's turn. He's going to do a Spiky Carapace on Emrys. That is a dexterity saving throw.
A 19, but I'm gonna take a D8 because my dex isn't very good. And that was a 4, so that's a 23.
That will save. So you'll take half, which is 19 points of damage because I rolled low.
Thank God, I'm hurting.
If only somebody had some heals or something.
Why would I use a heal when I can do damage?
That's
Big damn, go burr.
true. That is true. Killing things prevents all damage from being dealt.
That DPS cannot do DPS.
All right, that was the end of Fair's turn. So Dietrich, you are up.
All right. I am going to hop up onto the tables and run across, hop down, and take a swing at him with Booming Blade.
Excellent.
I've got a +2 on this. Or...
You do.
Okay. So that will be a 24.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. I'm going to make this a maneuvering attack.
And it's piercing, fire, thunder.
Yep.
Do not roll the fire damage, please, and thank you.
Okay, good to know. That's a feature of my weapon. I can... No sense. Yeah, there's no alternative. +34 plus 14 is 48.
Okay.
48. total. And I assume Emrys, if you would like to use a reaction, you can take half your movement without provoking an opportunity attack from him.
Yep.
And
Straight
your
out.
auto prone thing is a feature of Eldritch Smite, right?
Yeah, I'm out of those.
Okay.
But I will take. How much movement do I have left after that?
15 feet.
I will just kind of Willie Mays Hayes under the tables and go back to where I was.
Okay, cool.
And I was moving back.
Okay, you're gonna move back out of range too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys kind of leave, he just kind of looks around, like, picking out his next target, like, what's gonna happen. Emirates,
And then if
sorry.
I'm sorry, if I'm also if I'm back there, could I see Fair?
No.
Or actually, I think before I get back there, I'm gonna throw a healing word to Farzu.
Okay. And then you're gonna get out of line of sight of Fair.
And then I'm gonna get out of line of sight. So Farzu, you will heal 4.
Four.
4. It's not a lot, but my first level slots don't really do much else.
4 helps.
For now, at least.
Look at Dietrich being the cleric. Alright, Emirates, you're up.
Casting blast, doing the healing.
Love you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Alright.
Give me a second. Sorry, I'm looking like 10 things. Well, right now it's a con 22 form again.
Okay.
Or
24.
it.
How much?
29 points of damage. Halved is 14.
Okay.
Sheesh. See, the problem is I'm sitting here like I could do a lot of things, but I don't know if I summon something that's got +5 to hit, if it's even gonna hit.
I will say a 21 did hit earlier. If that gives you some kind of recollection.
It does.
And it'll at least like be a body and maybe soak up
Oh.
damage if he's only doing melee stuff.
It's gonna be a lot of
Alright. So that was your action with Sunbeam. Bonus action.
I am going to not use a bonus action.
Okay.
But I am gonna move around even further. Kinda fair in them.
Take like 30 feet that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I was gonna wild shape, but then I changed my mind. For now.
Alright. His turn. He's gonna move here so that he can see everybody. And he is going to use his bonus action to cast Fear Aura.
Everybody within 30 feet of me has advantage against fear. And I am
It's
immune to
called Fear Aura. It doesn't give out
God.
fear.
God
I know.
damn it, DM.
I hate the fucking name of it.
The fuck?
I hate
Does
the
it have
name
a
of it.
rider like this doesn't work if they're immune to frightened? No?
No. It's
Absolute bullshit.
basically an AoE version of the prey ability from the Slayer thing, from the Slayer that he had before, from his Slayer form. So it is a con save from everybody. They have to see and hear him, though, to do it, so he had to move. And then I'm just gonna bring out the hex marker for this
25.
saves.
Terrible.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna.
I'm back. Did
I
you kill
guess
me
I'll.
yet?
No,
I
con
guess I'll
save
use
though,
my.
please, because you cast.
I
Fear
guess
Aura.
I'll. I guess I'll use my last luck point on
Okay.
this.
Okay.
And
Nope,
the rest
still
of us still
bad.
have bless.
Yes.
I failed.
Con save, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 23.
Okay, that saves.
25.
Also saves. Okay, he's in the end game now. So he's gonna finish his movement. He's gonna run up.
So wait. What happens when he?
He
Next
has advantage to attack you for a minute. You can make a
Okay.
save again at the end of your turn, and then the first time he attacks you on any given turn, it's basically a miniature sneak attack. It's 2d6 extra damage.
Okay. That's acceptable. I thought it was gonna be way worse.
Now, like I said, it's basically an AoE version that you are aware of his prey ability he had in the first phase.
We were in the first phase for a
10
round.
seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
He used it on fair and got like 4 extra damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Claw attack on fair will be a natural 20.
You said a natural 20?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you said a natural 20?
I did say a natural 20.
You did. You
Uh-huh.
weren't. You did. You got that. You sure you didn't get that a little wrong?
No.
You sure?
Mm-mm.
Anyone got some barbs?
Nope. He has plenty, unfortunately. Oh shit, and he's immune to cold damage, isn't he?
Yep.
I was like, big leathery wings. Surely he'll take cold damage.
That is 54 points of damage.
Fair drops.
Okay. Yep. Turns. We'll shoot a spike at Emrys. 27. For 12 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save on that.
You said it was 12 points of damage,
Yeah,
though?
I rolled like 2 2s.
That's fine. My con save for Sunbeam was a 15.
Okay. So that'll definitely
My
save.
con save against you is a 29.
That will also save. And then he will go to finish his round over to Farzu and try to bite him again. That is only a 26. I don't know if you
I'll
need-
cast shield.
Okay. I figured you were going to. That is the end of his turn. Farzu, you are up.
Well, I feel like punching this ball.
Okay.
So, Bugsby's hand.
Ooh.
Bust some balls.
Yep. And
Take a
I'm
point.
casting Bigsby at Bigsby's hand at 6th level.
That's why I said, ooh. I feel like punching ball. Ooh.
Yeah, punching ball. Like,
Punched in the balls.
Ooh.
yeah, except for he might be more of a pointer finger in a fist form.
Oh, Lord. Alright. Alright.
I'm gonna keep that thought to myself.
Then it makes an attack.
Yep, plus 16. Because you're a wizard. Harry.
Yeah.
You're a hairy wizard.
Yeah. $25.
That will hit.
And then it's
D8 because you have cast it.
68.
Yeah.
Actually, let's get rid of the metal on
I
plastic.
just realized that the punch scales 2d8 per level.
Does it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. That's solid.
I still like the interposing and the grappling.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can't go over here. Fuck you.
Yes. But the fact that it can do both of those things and is modal.
Oh yeah. Great spell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
30 damage.
Okay. He's
And
not
I will
looking great.
bonus action form of dread.
Okay. Get some temp HP. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit anyways.
I see you.
I only get 9. But
Okay.
I'll do. And that will do it.
Okay. Dietrich, you're up.
Right. I'll looking a little bit panicked. I'll try to make eye contact with Emrys.
Okay. You'll have to move to see
and-
him, but yeah.
Yeah, and he also saw Fair go down, and it'll be like, you got this, or should I get this? Or
I'm just gonna look straight at Ball, like to you, and then to Ball, then you and to Ball, like stabbing.
all right. I'm gonna run up across the tables again and booming blade ball.
Okay.
Booming blade ball in the butt.
Booming blade dues.
Alliteration.
So I've got +2 on this.
You do.
All right.
Oh my god. It's a loud
You can
kitty.
hear her?
Yeah, that's a loud kitty.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just like, what the fuck was that? Did somebody like drag something across their mic? And then I realized it was the kitten. Hi, Chloe. Hi.
So that's only a 30-20 to hit.
That will just hit.
Whew. Okay. I'm gonna use my last maneuver and make this a maneuvering attack. No fire.
Correct.
That's 43 total.
Okay. Would you like to know how much life he had left?
Tell me 42.
It was in fact 42. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. Just kind of panicking, like looking back and forth between Fair's unconscious body and this demon devil avatar. He'll just kind of scream and start panic running toward the devil and just close his eyes and wildly stab around with his sword. And miraculously, it it connects and does its thing, and
Can I do one thing while he's doing that? Like the moment I see the thing fall and like the moment we're out of initiative, I just healing word fair.
Yeah,
Just so it's like
that will
a
happen in
stand up
one.
at the exact moment.
Yeah, that'll happen in one
Cinematic.
second, because when he goes down, okay, Emrys is out of it. Dietrich and Farzi, you guys are both blown back 10 feet as the form explodes, leaving behind his two swords, and you both take 16 points of force damage.
So I was unconscious when he died.
Clang to the ground. Now you kind of Emrys will cast Healing Word, and you'll kind of like open your eyes.
Am
right
I
as
conscious when he dies?
Yes.
Soul cage.
Oh. The fuck does that do?
By
Ed,
the
He
way,
said
you
he's a
have-
humanoid.
is he
You
still
took-
technically is he still technically a humanoid when he dies?
No, he is not still technically a humanoid when he dies.
Ah.
Ugh. Curses.
You
I
got
was gonna summon Arlen Spectre again, and we were gonna have a great time.
you
What
took,
part of Soul Cage were you gonna
15
do?
points back.
I don't have to decide now. I just.
Oh, it's when he comes back.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
use it
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
but I
Like,
wanted to. Like above game, I was wondering if maybe I could steal his soul or like the essence of his avatar and hold on to that and keep it. See if I could figure out if that could keep him around enough to keep Asmodeus from taking over more control of the crown, and
Okay.
also just have Ball being a bitch in a cage for me because,
Yeah, when his material form dies, he's no longer considered. When he hits 0 hit points, he's no longer considered humanoid.
So
Damn.
when he hits 0 hit points, he just explodes. There's no like he's unconscious, and we can like negotiate and try and like
No.
bring him back.
His
Talk about
body,
keeping him alive, or
yeah.
just nothing.
When as soon as the avatar of Ball drops to 0 hit points, its form fractures.
And there isn't anything left to Soul Cage.
No, there are his
Curses.
2 swords and the gem that was in his forehead, in human form, that was inside the body on Ravager form, also clanks to the ground.
Okay.
Wow.
How many
You
hit
have
points have I got back?
15
Like
health.
1,
15.
Yeah.
15.
Sorry for the confusion there.
Oh, no worries.
And sorry, Robert, I was just trying to make a cinematic moment.
Nah, you're
for,
good. You're
for
good.
Cyrus over there.
You're
And he gets blown away as I'm doing.
yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So actually, that the 16 from being blown away means I've now taken 17 damage in this fight.
God damn, you had a lot of temp HP though.
It was because I had a lot of temp.
Yeah.
Damn, I must have tanked the fight. The hell?
I think Fair.
My- my-
tanked the fight.
My face tanked the fight.
Yeah. Okay, so the sword and the gem that was in his body clanks to the ground.
I As much as I'd like to go over and start detecting magic on them, I think Dietrich would go over to Fair first.
Okay.
I think Fair is probably like clutching with bloodstained fingers onto the card that they had scribed for the Soul Cage spell, and just sort of glaring despondently at where Ball was, and just sort of sits up and is like, damn it, I couldn't capture him.
Oh. Don't worry, darling. I'm sure there will be plenty more opportunities for you to have balls in a cage.
Is that a request?
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
You can even put that cage up on a shelf if you like. Are you all right? Took a couple nasty blows.
Several, but I'm still breathing.
Oh, well, that's good.
But we got him.
Yeah, he's the one we didn't really want to get, right?
I guess we
The-
would prefer to avoid killing as many of them as possible, knowing what we know, but
I suppose
suspect
if there's one that's just out for blood, what do we do?
Mhm.
Did we really
Should
have
we
a choice?
try should we try getting in touch with your mother again to see if did that turn the tide of the fight, or is there something else we have to kill?
I think Fair will sort of like grab onto Dietrich and sort of try to sit up, and just at mention of their mother, they just sort of slump back against the table and they're just like, I'm gonna
Oh,
take a few minutes if you want to contact her.
yeah, I'll do it. Uh, do you need anything? I've got some extra potions here.
I have a few potions of my own.
Okay.
While this
Do we just
conversation's
wanna?
happening, what are Farzu and Emrys doing? Because there is something in the room I want to, and then we'll close.
Find the thing that you want us to find in the room.
Well, I guess all
Like-
of my spells went down when I did, so I don't have the
Correct.
True Sight or the Fire
No, you do not.
Shield anymore.
No,
Curses.
Fire Shield you still have. You didn't die.
Oh, right. Actually, I guess
Um,
does the True Sight keep working?
No, because it's
Okay.
I guess as they're doing that, I'll cast Detect Magic.
okay. The two swords and the gem on the floor light up like a Christmas tree.
Can I identify the crystal?
Okay. Yeah, you can take 10 minutes and identify it.
Sure.
Dietrich gonna heal Fair during that 10 minutes.
I'm out of slots. I just
Oh,
have
okay.
potions.
Okay.
So if Fair has their own potions, or if we're short resting, that seems better.
Yeah, I think you guys can get a short rest in here while he's identifying it. This
Okay.
is the Eye of Ball.
Oh,
Bullseye.
Exactly.
we got a bullseye here. I wonder
When
if
you
you can still
attune
see
it,
through it.
this item can attune to you, and it will give itself its own attunement slot.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it's
Oh,
like the
that's
Sword
cool.
of Dusk and Dawn. It has 3
Ooh.
primary things. While shapeshifted or disguised, you get a +1 to attack and damage rolls as well as armor class.
Oh,
And while you are shapeshifted or disguised, you have advantage on deception and persuasion checks.
oh. And is it locked to a certain class?
No.
Okay. Well, this is an interesting item.
What is
Yeah.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I was rolling hit dice.
The whoever attunes to it, one, it is sentient. It does have part of ball in him. It is a +1 to attack and damage rolls while shapeshifted or disguised, as well as an additional +1 to your AC, while shapeshifted or disguised. And then additionally, while shapeshifted or disguised, you have advantage on deception and persuasion checks.
That seems like it. Would that work with our druid friend? He's shifted into another creature.
Sure, if he wants it.
I mean, it works with shape change and wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. They said it. You said it's a sentient item,
It is a sentient item. You do detect sentience
so
in
you'd
it.
have an evil.
You'd have
god.
Ball in your head if you're okay with that.
Huh. Amherst can
You'd have-
have
you'd have-
conversations with Ball and
Yeah,
piss him off even more.
you'd have balls on the brain.
Balls would be on the brain.
Yeah, but see,
Brain
there's
balls.
this.
You got a
There's
lot
this
of
thing I
brains
get
and a lot
next.
of chutzpah.
There's this thing I get next level where I can cast while shape changed.
Oh. So
Like
this could
all
help
my
you.
spells.
So that would increase your attack and damage rolls with your
Oh.
spells in shape change.
Right, but if you're
Mhm.
shape changing, you can easily pick a form that has like a ridiculous spellcasting modifier, and
Yeah.
like I don't know, like
Yeah, but I'm gonna be able to
being an
shape
ancient-
change and cast my whole spell list.
yeah, no, but like you can already do that with shape change.
Yeah.
Like turning into a dragon is very good. Turning into a dragon that has +1 to attack and damage is the same amount of good. It's not going to be that different.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if that's worth an attunement item.
But
Yeah.
It
free.
Gives
its own
itself its
slot.
slot.
Oh, it's its own
It-
slot.
It works like the
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
It works like the
Yeah,
Blade
yeah,
of Dawn
no.
and Dusk. Yeah.
All you then, if you want ball in your ear.
Cool.
Deal with the voices.
I guess I'll identify the swords next.
Okay. Cool. The first one, first one is called Thirster.
Thirster.
It is a
Giggity.
short sword.
It's thirsty.
It is a it's a +3 short sword. And then once per day you can cast True Strike as a bonus action. And while attuned, attacks made with advantage, targets have vulnerability to piercing damage.
Oh. Not something that Farsi would use.
Yeah, my thing, I already give targets vulnerability to all my damage. But this would, like, once a day, I could kind of do some of that again. But I'd be losing my extra fire damage.
Yep.
Which is probably worth it. Is that just an attunement slot?
That one is not an attunement one.
It's not.
It is not an attunement weapon.
Ooh. Okay. I'm into that. What is the other one?
The other one is Crimson Death. It is also a +3 legendary short sword. Weapons deal an additional 1d6 piercing damage against targets with fewer than half of their hit points. And whenever you make an attack with advantage, the target takes an additional 7 points of piercing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I'd like the first one.
Okay.
What's it called?
Thirster. I'll add it to your inventory. I need to finish making it.
Oh, okay. And I think, do we still have my Ring of Protection around here somewhere? Is that in a bag of holding someplace? I don't think we sold it.
Yeah, I believe it is in one of the
My
bags of
notes.
holding.
don't see it in my bag of holding.
Thought it was in mine, but it's not on my sheet. I
No,
never
I think
lived it.
when I picked up the Ring of Deafness, I think I asked everybody, "Hey, does anybody want this Ring of Protection?" And nobody said anything. So I think I just took it off my sheet, but I don't think we ever decided to put it anywhere. I imagine I'm still just
Hold on, let me
carrying
look,
it.
let me look through my notes. Yeah, you guys still have it.
Okay. So I think if this sword is not attunement, I'll just reattune to the Ring of Protection and just boost my stats a little bit more.
Cool. Awesome. We'll pick it up from the end of the short rest next week.
Great.
How about that? So we're gonna raid.
Hey, we leveled up, right?
And we get the effects of a long rest.
Okay. You guys finish Mirrorment. Level up. We're gonna go raid Dork Tales because they're playing Vampire the Masquerade. Alright. We'll see you guys on Monday for more mischief and mayhem in Exandria. And we'll see you guys back Wednesday to see what happens next. Peace out.
Yeah, Memorial Day stream.
Right?
Follow for more
Oh, yeah.
ball jokes.
Right? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what your favorite ball joke was.